Radical.
I tell you, it's a damn shame I gotta do this, man. It's a damn shame I gotta do this. Another one bites the dust. You see here I'm on the channel, Modern Vintage Gamer. A channel that uploads pretty really good videos, I would say. I've enjoyed quite a bit of this channel through the years. Although admittedly I don't really check out the game uploads that much. Usually watching the sports recaps and things. But I hate that I gotta do this. See that right there, how I'm subscribed to this channel? Boom, we're gonna have to unsubscribe. His latest upload was called Things Are Changing and We Need to Talk. I was like, hey, yeah, it's not gonna be like one of these like low-key stealth sympathy bagging. I mean, come on, it's Modern Vintage Gamer here. Come on now, it's not gonna be one of these types. It's not. This ain't Metal Jesus. At the 5-minute mark, about the 5-minute mark in this upload, starts to talk about Patreon and how he hasn't mentioned his Patreon before. He's barely mentioned it on the channel. He talks about how he really appreciates everybody and he tries to get back to everybody, appreciates everybody. And I'm like, okay, what a solid dude. Sure, that's good. I'm not saying he doesn't appreciate everybody. I'm sure he does. But he mentions how if you have trouble getting through to him, there's this thing called Patreon. And I stopped the video right there. Another one bites the dust, man. What the hell, dude? Don't get attached to these channels is what I'm saying. Don't get attached to these people. Just because they say certain things. I mean, come on. I just replied to a comment to somebody on my 8-Bit Guy upload, one of my 8-Bit Guy uploads. And honestly, maybe there were some slight things that I maybe was a little bit off with on the 8-Bit Guy uploads. But the core of what I was saying was truthful. I said, ultimately, what many of these professional YouTubers care about is your money. Once they start that Patreon, they care about getting your donations. And this guy is here, unrelated, sorry. And he's here leaving all these long comments defending 8-Bit Guy and saying that, Rick, you're better than this. When the fact of the matter I kept repeating to this guy is that was a stealth, low-key e-begging upload. The purpose of that crisis upload was low-key to get donations. In that instance, simply because when the opportunity presented itself, when people came by his Patreon saying, and again, my apologies, this is unrelated, but it links in, trust me. When people came by saying, I want to donate to you after seeing that upload, when we saw that upload of your crisis, we said, how are we not donating? Now, Modern Vintage Gamer, I hope you understand that because you uploaded this on your gaming channel, things are changing and we need to talk. We need to talk about why you motherfuckers are not on my Patreon. Expanding my Patreon. I said that this guy's Patreon wasn't actually one of the worst. It wasn't. Because he has that free t-shirt. You know, well, it's not a free t-shirt because you'd be paying to Patreon. My suggestion is always, it's the same as it's always been to these YouTubers. If you want more money, what you have to do, especially if you're a high quality channel like Modern Vintage Gamer, is just upload some more vidges. It doesn't even have to be your high quality videos, Modern Vintage Gamer. You could have a series where you just get in front of the camera and just talk to people. You know, just like that. I don't see why all these channels are so pressured into having to upload the high quality video game documentary style videos. You shouldn't need to be. I'll go on a limb and say a lot of your audience would just love a series where you just upload just talking about games. Just talk about the games. You don't need to do the fancy uploads. If you need more money and you're moving houses, and believe me, yeah, I'm not doubting that this guy probably needs more money because he's moving houses, then just upload more to YouTube. Don't lean on your audience, MVG. Don't lean on that audience. Don't mention the Patreon, how you're expanding the Patreon. Don't expand your Patreon. Expand your channel, if anything. I think I've said enough. I've unsubscribed, and that is why.